Okay, deep divers, buckle up. We're going somewhere completely different today.
Ooh, adventurous, are we?
You know it. We're taking a deep dive into, wait for it, electronic dance music lyrics.
Color me intrigued. I'm all ears.
Yeah, this one came from a listener request, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, they
nice.
wanted a deep dive on a song called Falling for Fate. Want to get a feel for the themes, the story.
Sounds pretty epic already.
Right. And I'll be honest, EDM isn't really my usual scene, so I'm pretty curious myself.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
luckily we've got the lyrics right here and an expert to decode all the sonic secrets.
Let's do it. Crack this thing wide open.
All right, so right off the bat, in verse 1, I'm hit with this city lights imagery,
Yeah, I see that.
and then there's a line about feuds running deep,
Right.
you know, instant Romeo and Juliet vibes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like two hearts, clashing against this background of all this conflict.
So been in love, yeah.
Totally. So is that like a common thing in EDM, the whole star-crossed lovers thing?
It's funny you say that. You don't see direct literary references all the time.
Okay.
But those big themes, love, conflict, escape, that's EDM bread and butter.
I can see that.
It's like the music itself is the escape, right? And then the lyrics dig into all the messy emotions,
Like,
like all the stuff life throws at you.
yeah, and speaking of messy emotions,
Mm,
there's definitely some tension brewing in verse 1.
for sure.
He talks about this love so true, but then, bam, a storm brewing. Total foreshadowing.
Classic move.
Right. So is that a typical EDM move? Do these songs usually go for that kind of dramatic arc?
Oh, absolutely. Some EDM tracks, they're all about that pure energy, that good time vibe.
Right, right.
But you got plenty of others diving into the darker stuff, the more introspective stuff,
I can see that.
and falling for fate. Yeah, this one feels like it's building a story,
Totally, yeah.
layering on that emotional tension.
Okay, so verse 2, things get even more interesting.
Oh, how so?
Well, you've got secret halls, you've got whispers, even chains of steel.
Ooh, getting heavy.
Right, it's like they're trapped.
Yeah.
And not just physically, but like by society, maybe?
Expectations.
Oh, 100%. EDM is all about escape,
Right,
breaking free.
right.
The music itself represents that freedom. But the lyrics here, they're highlighting what they're trying to escape from.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It makes that yearning even stronger. It's like that buildup before the drop,
Yeah.
that tension just making the release so much more powerful.
Okay, and then the chorus, bam.
Here we go.
Falling for fate, no turning back. It's so absolute.
Okay.
Like they're giving in to this force no matter what.
Powerful stuff.
So what's the deal with fate in EDM? Is it just letting go, or is there something deeper going on?
Fate in EDM.
Ooh.
That's multi-layered.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, it's about losing yourself in the music, the moment.
Makes sense.
But it can also be about destiny, forces beyond our control. In this chorus, it feels like a pull.
Yeah, I feel that.
This irresistible force drawing them towards their destiny, whatever
Yeah.
the cost. Wow. And the bridge.
Yeah.
That's where it gets really interesting for me.
Oh, tell me more.
The world won't bend, but they're trying to write their story across the sky.
Oh.
It feels defiant,
Ooh, good point.
like rebelling against all those limitations we talked about earlier. So what do you think? Are they resigned to fate, or are they fighting it?
That is such a good observation. It's that push and pull, right?
Yeah.
Surrendering to fate, but also trying to shape your own destiny.
Totally.
That image, writing their story across the sky, it's
Yeah.
like they want to leave their mark, transcend the limitations of the world. A statement of self-determination, even when the odds are stacked against them.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. And then, just when you think they might break free, the hook.
Mm-hmm.
Reality check time.
Oof, yeah.
Kiss goodbye. Poison. Dagger.
Yeah.
Things took a dark turn.
It got real, real fast.
Is that level of tragedy common in EDM, or is this song going extra dark?
Well, EDM is known for the party vibes,
Yeah, of course.
but it's not afraid to go there. It explores the whole spectrum of human emotion, heartbreak, loss, even death.
Yeah.
And this hook, it definitely leans into those darker themes, echoes those classic tragedies like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I can see that. It's giving me chills. So the final chorus, it really slams home that whole falling for fate idea.
It does, doesn't it?
But it left me wondering, did they learn anything?
Yeah.
Or was this ending always inevitable?
Now that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Did they choose their fate or were they powerless?
Right.
That ambiguity, it's what makes this song so powerful, so thought-provoking.
Yeah, I agree. And then, out of nowhere, the outro throws a curveball.
Oh, yeah.
It talks about love's last breath and souls entwined beyond death. Hopeful almost,
Interesting.
especially after such a tragic story. So how does this ending even fit with everything that came before?
This outro, it speaks to that transformative power of love. It's a
So,
huge theme in EDM. Their physical journey ends tragically, but their love, that transcends death. It finds a new way to exist.
I like that.
It's a powerful reminder that even in darkness, there's beauty, there's transcendence.
We went from EDM lyrics to forbidden love, fate, even life after death. Talk about a journey.
That's what we do here.
It's clear EDM has a lot more going on than meets the ear. Huge thanks to our expert for guiding us through this deep dive into Falling for Fate.
My pleasure.
So listeners, what did you take away from all this? If this song were a movie, what genre would it be? Romance, thriller, sci-fi? Check out the full song and see what speaks to you.
It's a wild ride. Enjoy.
Until next time, deep divers, keep exploring.
And keep those requests coming.
Absolutely. We love hearing from you.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.